Monday, happy day. Tuesday, Monday, happy day. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Hey, what's up, Carson? Good morning, good morning. Hmm. Sorry about yesterday and today. I've been feeling like crap. These days, these days, no happy days. Hey, what's up, Deli? Yeah, I'm doing alright. I had better days, but I'm here. We're still picking winners, baby. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just feeling like drained and shit. Yeah, I made some good calls here. I saw oil right here when we were topping out. I had a feeling we were going to jump up to above 93, touch that trend line. S&P was just perfectly timed. Again, we had the puts like around here, had a little drop, bounce, lower drop, and then right here with this rejection. Beautiful. Of course, we get news updates every freaking 15 minutes, so you gotta be quick. Remember the commercial? The guy with the, was that like an Allstate commercial or something? It was with the fishing line with $1, remember? Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. Alright, place your bets. It's almost 1:30. So what do you think? Do you think we drop 100 points or surge like 300 points? What do you think? Place your bets. Who's gonna make the tweet? I just love the way it works. It's like, oh yeah, you know, we're gonna stop the war. It's like, yeah, that's awesome. 10 minutes later, Iran comes out. It's like, bro, we didn't say that. Oh, now the market's dropped down. It's freaking hilarious. Freaking Trump's over there like, yeah, you know, I talked to them over there. You know, we're calming down. And then Iran comes back like, yo, we're ready to go. We're seeing red. I don't know what you're talking about. And Trump's like, oh, wait, what about the Strait of Hormuz? And Iran's like, fuck you straight. That's it. Iran speaks, the market listens. What's that tell you? I don't know. I just laugh my ass off, man. It's like, oh, we took a shot at Venezuela, oil goes up. And then it's like, oh, we got all their oil though. Oh, okay, oil goes down. And then, oh, we got a problem with Iran. Up, oil goes back up. It's like, wait, what's it going back up for? I thought we had all this oil we just got. And then Trump's over there like, oh, NATO didn't even lend a hand. All right, so if Iran is blocking the strait or whatever, limiting the vessels coming through the strait or whatever, then why would that affect us? Wouldn't that affect Europe and all that other shit? It would affect everyone more than us, right? I mean, what a drill, baby, drill. We got domestic drilling. We just took how many millions of barrels from Venezuela, right? What the hell's this got to do with us? Oil has been ridiculously manipulated since all of this started a couple of weeks ago. Again, we nailed some good trades on it. I saw a lot of people talking yesterday, they were talking about big money jumping into S&P futures, I think it was, and then like $1 billion flipped on oil or some shit. I'll tell you, man, it's a big club. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. Freaking oil, baby. Look at FUBO up 1,000%, huh? See how our buddy's doing? Holding up. Jumped up to 866 today, huh? I'll tell you, they bring it down, it bounces right back. It's just so damn strong. I love it. I like it. I love it. I want more of it. It's all about that mba. 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 SB chilling. They've been beating the crap out of the freaking metals too, because we're swinging day by day. And like I said, they don't know what to do with the dollar. But oil's climbing, which is forcing metals to pull back, because now money's rotating into oil. Because people think the end of the world is coming, and it's going to shoot up to 200 a barrel. I still say, though, again, I mean, this is why short-term trading is extremely stressful. It might be hard to time daily, weekly, GLD, SLV, but, I still stand by my analysis. In my opinion, I believe gold is going to go up and go and hit new highs, whatever, 6,000, 7,000. Silver, again, my breakup was like $198 an ounce or something like that. So, again, unfortunately, it's more about the long game, obviously, makes it easier. But in my opinion, like always, I just think they're delaying the inevitable. It's what they do best. I know you guys are pumped about the spine company. And listen, I like it. Could definitely do a video on it. No problem. The only difference really between this and something like a hydrograph is, as you see, we got no volume. You have no volume. That's the only big difference here. I mean, we're talking 20,000 shares a day. That's nothing. right? That's one buy for somebody. So, you know, that's the only thing that's going to be rough with something like this. But as we know, as the news comes out, you know, they release more and more products. Obviously, the more it climbs, the more attention it's going to get, the more volume is going to come in. Oil up almost 5%. Gold and silver now red. Well, where is everybody? I show up 4 hours late. Nobody's around. I'm just going to start crying racism. These yields actually look like they're bull flagging. Is this a trend line? No, it's not a trend. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good. But if we extend these out here, let's see what's going on. Okay. This could be bad. This could be bad. We could see a jump up, maybe even north of 5.5, 5.8 on the 20-year. As you can see here, we have this long-term kind of symmetrical triangle that I was watching, I guess, a while ago. And as we see here, we had a premature break. Technically looks like also a premature break to the top, right? However, with everything going on, we understand the momentum something like this can have. And we can see a full percentage point, potentially. In my opinion, anyway. And obviously that would not be good. As yields go up, usually stocks begin to retreat. So, I mean, yeah, something like that isn't even enough, really. We would probably break down something like here, back to like 6,000 or something. Let's extend this out, out of curiosity. 6.2. That's not enough. It would continue to break. Yeah, at least right there. At least. Right back to that gap fill almost. See that? And hypothetically, if this is correct, This could happen inside of about the next 2 weeks. Which, of course, would really suck. Yep. Mortgage rates through the roof. You'll own nothing and you'll like it, Deli. Oh, no, wait. Let me check the 10-year. Do I have any lines? Well, looks like we're right here. Yeah, this is... Oh, man. Uh-oh. Biscattios. I mean, yeah, probably going to be a similar pattern, of course, right? But... how about if we go from, like, here? 2516... Okay, how about if we, like, cut up? Yeah, see, we're very close. We're very close. Right at these resistance levels, just ready to break up and out, and that's what I mean. The 10-year will have to go to about 5 1/4, 5 1/3, which means the 20-year, that's why I'm saying the 20-year will have to go to 5 8 6. I think I was saying a while back too. Again, the timing may have been off, but I think I was speaking, in my opinion, that we could see 6% yields. I think I may have mentioned that in the past. And once again, I was early, but may turn out correct. Do you still see potential in MBOT? And up to what price level or market cap? Well, first of all, hello. Happy to have you. Second of all, yes, I do still personally like MBOT. MBOT, in my opinion, should be like a $20 stock soon. Full disclosure, I do have a position in MBOT. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy day. And see, I want to make a call on what we're seeing with the dollar and what we're seeing with yields. However, we all know that in 3 minutes, you know, somebody could tweet something. Pain in my ass. $20 above 5%. Let everyone in the Discord know, even though nobody cares. Sunday, Monday, happy day. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy day. Somehow Verizon holding up pretty well. As we see over this last month here, it's just chugging along here. Actually hit new highs today. Amazing. Look at SB just slowly inching up. Nobody's paying attention. Let's see what's trending on the old Yahoo. Yeah, I know. Everyone's still shut down. They're all still freaking making millions, though. It's amazing. Ah, the war jitters. Antitrust, Google, Meta, Poland, digital services tax. Oh, jeez. Microsoft president says building data centers requires trust of U.S. communities. Yeah, nobody trusts you. Nobody trusts you. Trade desk, Salesforce. Everything pulling back. Of course, ASTS only down about 3%. Wow, Peabody. I remember that one. We spoke about this one a while ago. BTU. Y'all remember that one? BTU? Oh, yeah. I'll have to look into this. February of 24. I did an update at 26. Yeah, I think the video was maybe like back here or something. And of course, I said I liked it and it held up pretty well, and it's just amazing, right? How you have the big drop, however, that everything pulled back early 25. And now you're up here at 40 bucks. Just always amazes me the way it works. Which is why when I, give my opinion on something and then someone shows up like the next day or like a week later and they're like, "Oh, how'd that one work out?" It's like that's why I say, like, I know what I know. All in good time. Actually, like calls here, in my opinion, spy calls here, in my opinion. Spy to open, spy calls here, in my opinion. Like my post. Up. 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 I'm a genius. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Yes, sir. Mama said alligators are ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. Oh, I'm a genius. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. I need all 3 people in here to get excited. Thank you, Killian. BBAI. Wow, I haven't heard that one in a minute. Whoa, I hate when it bugs out like that. Hey, it's my boy. That was easy. Yeah, I got you.
That was easy.
Easy as 1, 2, 3. Simple as do, re, mi, a, b. Yeah, so... Yeah, I think... Originally, I think we were looking for this pullback. As we see, we kind of dropped a little bit. Missed on earnings, 27 mil. Less than a, smaller, more narrow, loss than expected. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I mean, technically the revenue has kind of slightly been dropping down. Now, again, I'm not saying there's not value there, but they're operating with at a loss. Net income positive there. Wider loss. Wider loss. Wider loss. Better loss. Better loss. Yeah, see, we went from, 39, 43, and then all of a sudden we're slipping now 32, 33, 27. So it may be kind of like a cyclical situation, if you will, in terms of their software and their models, I guess, whatever the hell it is. And, something like this may not kind of resurge with new value for maybe a couple of months. Okay, that was Q4. 127 million, right? So as you see, if we're just going back the last 4 or 5 years, that was technically the worst year revenue-wise over the last 5 years. So the revenue took a little bit of a hit, and of course, as you see here, it cost them about $2.50, we'll say, to bring in every dollar. So right now, they're between a rock and a hard place. Obviously, I have no idea what they have in the pipeline. See, the problem is there are so many AI companies now, right? And we're in the US. I just feel like they all can't work. It almost reminds me of the EV stocks, right? It's like there's only so many different types of electric vehicles we're going to need. And that's why when they just kept popping up and all of a sudden there was like 15 EV companies all researching, making new models coming out over the next 2, 3, 5 years. It's just too much. It's just too much. Expecting to see a little bit of a bump up in the revenue here for 26. But you can see again, 140, even 27. We're looking for maybe back to 160, and that's almost where we were a couple of years ago, right? So it's like, what's you know what I mean? What's not happening here? What's not happening here? Because at the risk of being too forward, again, not to make assumptions about the company, I know people come in here and say, bro, I own BBAI for a year and a half. You don't know what you're talking about. They're going to change the world, right? Every stock that these people own is going to change the world, which is fine. God bless. But at the end of the day, in this space, especially, I think we can all agree, if you don't at least have repeat consistent business, if not consistent growing business, you're just a stick in the mud, right? And we can see apparently that it has high costs, right? To run these type of operations. So if you're not really able to get the ball rolling, as you see something like BBAI, the stock hasn't really done much. I mean, of course, if you're swinging it and trading it, you can go from right now 3.5 up to like 5, you can flip it. But again, people look at it as AI company, investment, it's at 3, it's going to go to 30, it's going to go to 90, right? So if you're looking at it like that, in my opinion, you want to see the stability, okay? And even if you look at something like a SoundHound, I know is another good example, actually, because that's another AI stock. They technically are operating at a small loss. Why do you like that one instead of this one, right? I can appreciate that argument. The difference is, though, if you look at SoundHound, over the years, since we first looked at it, consistently signing new deals, new clientele. They made the acquisition, Amelia, right? They're expanding into the healthcare sector. Revenue, for the most part, consistently keeps growing quarter over quarter, year over year, beating estimates more times than not. You know what I'm saying? So, as a business, people are looking at it differently, right? They're looking at it as, yeah, it might be overvalued today, it'll go down before it goes up, but as long as I keep buying into it and they keep doing what they're doing, down the line, I should be fine, right? That's how the average person is looking at it. Something like BBAI, as you see, it just seems like it's kind of up in the air. And if you compare it to everyone's other favorite stock, like Palantir, right? What was the difference between a stock like that and a stock like BBAI? Well, the difference is they consistently beat estimates, right? They're bringing in more and more clients, they're signing more and more contracts, they're growing as a business. So the revenue grows quarter over quarter, year over year, consistently beats estimates. Then the analysts come out, they up the price target, and so on and so forth. So BBAI, again, I mean, I could do a deeper dive into it maybe, or you guys can, I don't know, like show me some videos or something about like what their software brings to the table, but apparently it is not viewed as a necessity right now. Because even like around here, when it started to get really popular, like even if you see a dip here in revenue, it should come out on top the following year, right? So we should go from like 158 down to 127 up to like 179 up to like 208 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You have a dip with whatever, restructuring, waiting to get new software online, and then you get the bump, right? But as we're seeing here, and remember, they're also dealing with hyperinflation as well. So 159 million in these dollars in 2027 is much less than the 155 million in these dollars just 5 years prior. I need to know which politician, and I need to know what their connection is. But very good input right there. As we know, apparently these politicians are phenomenal investors, so if that is the most recent news and people started buying in again, I don't know if I can necessarily blame them too much, since politicians always win. And this was a SPAC, right? Down to 4, up to 16. And now we're basically back at 4. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Do we come back down here all the way and retouch this gap? It's about $3 there, $2.95. Lisa McClain of Michigan. Okay, never heard of her. Republican. Community college. All right, she might not be in the club. Will this tell us? Let me see. Let's see. Oh, for crying out, everyone's got a newsletter. Get the contact her. Yeah, go phone. Veterans, latest news. Up. That's great. Okay. Bill to expand affordable financing. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll keep looking into this. If anything happens with the market, let me know. Yeah, but uh, again, well, I just laid out, in my opinion, the problem and the difference with this business compared to other AI stocks, right? So, so again, because technically her money's probably managed, right? And that's what I mean. A Merrill, a Morgan advisor probably wouldn't have brought her BBAI right now. So that's why it's an interesting buy. Made a commitment, real results. Yeah, okay. It's all about the communities. Everyone talks about the local communities, yet you talk to the local person and they're up Shit's Creek without a paddle, but that's okay. We'll move on. Secured funding for Bad Axe, water storm sewer mains, 2 million to replace old and outdated sewer and stormwater lines. Water main, all right, a lot of water work it looks like. Sewer line, water main, service lines, water main, resurface, aging water sewage infrastructure, sanitary drain sewer, new drain system, undersized water main, pump stations. All right, so apparently they're getting some water. I need more news though. I need more news. I need more from her. Holy shit. Hey, she's pro-life. Well, actually, that doesn't mean anything. Hmm. I mean, there could be some connection here. I mean, it could be in play, right? It could be in play. Does just look like it's looks like it kind of wants to go lower though. Kind of looks like it wants to go lower. $6. Yeah, no, again, that that's why I say if they have that kind of turning of the tide, a couple of orders come in. That's why again, that's interesting with this woman from Illinois, Michigan, excuse me. Um because over the next month or two, that's what I mean, you may get a couple of municipalities coming in saying they're signing contracts, they're working with Big Bear AI again, right? She's on the caucus for what, education and jobs and careers and stuff. It does look weak in the near term, right? It really does. I mean, you got kind of like this double bottoming taking place. You got a couple of gaps back here. It could be viewed as overvalued a little bit. Also, again, markets overall seem to be selling off, right? So it's nothing against Big Bear, but you may see a drop maybe right around back here to like the very low threes or high twos. And then it might hang out and then like coming into earnings, you may get an announcement like that. Oh, Michigan, is going to start using Big Bear, and then all of a sudden, right, some news comes in, and then now it's back in play. So they need that big catalyst. I mean, it is very cheap per share, right? So I know a lot of people like it like that. If you wanted to begin building a position, I can appreciate that. Okay, I can appreciate that. I just want everyone to understand the risks involved. But if you said like, yeah, I was looking to put, whatever, 20K into Big Bear, if you said I was going to start piecing in now, maybe the first 10, 15%, in my eyes, I can appreciate that. I can appreciate where you're coming from. I wouldn't go all in right now. It does look a little weak in the short term. But yeah, could be in play. Like I said, these politicians, man, very good success rate. Set some alerts. I ain't setting shit. I didn't come here to work. Spy calls, green. Okay. So we're 4 for 4 today so far. There you go. Just worry about yourself, brother. Like I said, these guys, again, unfortunately, I hate to be rude. I know some people are busy, other people just don't give a crap, but the bulk of these people, as you see, don't really take care of me, so you're the few people who do. So I guess it's just between us, it's for us. Spy calls for the win. Shades. 2, 10. Good. Yeah. All right. Matt. Anything else on SMCI? Bro, why don't people say what's up, man? People think I work for them, bro. This guy doesn't even, his name's not even green. SMCI, in my opinion, I stand by my analysis. It is what it is. Came right down to that trend line at around 19. Bounced perfectly off of that line. Been holding ever since. Israeli military targets explosives planned in Iran amid escalating tensions. High-level U.S.-Iran talks could commence as early as Thursday, signaling potential shifts in diplomatic strategy. Thank you, Killian. As you see, we are above our little resistance line here. They might pull it back, man. I hope you guys were quick. I hope you boys were quick. Oh, my back. Oh. I don't want your money. I want your bookie's money. We went 4 for 4. We went 4 for 4. God, I love this jab. And but what the heck?
Today, we conducted a pedestrian enforcement task force in Van Nuys division of LAPD.
Pedestrian enforcement task force? Coke is like always a buy in my opinion.
Of today's task force was to promote education and enforcement along the Ventura Boulevard corridor. Recently, we've had a string of accidents that have resulted in fatal or severe injuries.
Crying out loud. Nope, there she is. They can't help themselves. Wow, look at that. Body count of 1. What are the chances? There you go. Oh my goodness. My man flips the chair around. It's not even that kind of chair. There you go. This guy eating Taco Bell? What? I'm so confused. This guy eats Taco Bell? How is that possible?
About retaliation.
Hold on. Damn. That just blew my mind. Oh yeah, I remember this. Trump throws him a look. I love it. It's great. Call should still be in play, in my opinion. Hmm? As I'm typing it. As I'm typing it. No, I can't. It can't. It's gotta be calls. It's gotta be calls. Shared with Israel 15-point plan. Oh my goodness. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, they're saying Iran is, yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. And then in 5 minutes, Iran's going to tweet, oh, I never even heard of this. What are you talking about? And then everything's going to drop again. Got to be quick. You have got to be quick. Look at that. Right as I said calls, huh? Look at that candle. But yeah, I mean, our analysis has been pretty good. You've been like a hawk on the news, brother. I appreciate it, honestly. I really do. Everyone else should say that as well, but I guess 240 people don't give a shit. But I appreciate it. And as we said, if you can see the writing on the wall, how quick it changes, and you guys can watch it and be sharp and lock it in when and where you can, you guys should be doing very well. You should be doing very well, even with all this going on. I had a call on the SPY yesterday that I actually forgot about. Started to gain a little momentum earlier, but obviously didn't really work out. Yeah, no, it's true, 100%. 100%. That's why we say we just got to take what the market gives us. Try not to overtrade. And as we always say, well, as I always used to say, again, you can see, look, we have some turmoil in the market, and what are the names that are dropping today? Right? It's all the big tech names across the board. That's why I always said if and when markets do get volatile and they start bouncing around, they start selling off, the less overvalued, overexposed names you have in your account, the safer you're going to be. Yeah, no, the NG's been big because oil's been surging, right? Because oil's been surging. Yeah, slowly bouncing up. Oil seems to be kind of slowly coming down. Was up about 5% at one point. Now we're up about 3.7%. Silver up 0.5%. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Again, like you said, we're hostage to the headline. So it's like nothing knows what to do. No one knows what to do. Oh, should I go long on metals here, or should I be buying oil, or is all this going to be over tomorrow, and should I just buy the dip on the stocks? Like, no one knows what to do. Right? Yields are up. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to buy bonds and shit. No one knows what to do. And look, now we're seeing a pullback back to the trend line. It should really hold that and go higher, and as I say it, we break. And now we just got a bump in oil. Someone tweeted. Keep an eye on the tweets. Keep an eye on the tweets. I should probably be following Trump, right? Ben Shapiro. He don't really post on here though. This is the last time he posted? Really? Truth Social. My ass. What the heck? That's embarrassing. Joey. Oh, and we're dropping. Quit playing games with my spy. With my spy. They're bouncing oil again. Someone got upset. Bing, bada, bada, boom, boom. Bada, 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 boom. Yep. Go above the line. Then we go below the line. And we go back above the line. Where she stops, nobody knows. Up. Now we're back above the line. This is fun. You guys having fun? I'm having fun. Imagine being on the inside listening to all this shit. I'd just be in the back of the room on my phone just placing trades, honestly. Wouldn't even be paying attention. What? Oh, yeah, you bombing? Alright. Oh, big green candle. And we got some volume. Up. What happened? We got a tweet. Tweety bird. Better stay up there. You're. Wow. Racist. I will say this is quite an interesting pattern over the last hour or two. Might have to rewrite the tech analysis books after this one. I'm going to call it a W handle. W handle recovery. Trademarked. Up, here we go. Trump touts significant progress in Iran, engaging with key stakeholders who are eager to negotiate a deal. It's all about the cursive. I actually saw a video. I don't know if it's true because I don't really use AI, but I saw a video saying AI can't understand cursive. So that's how we got to get around talking to it, which I thought was pretty funny. Everything's about tech now, man. I couldn't even tell you the last time I like sat down and had to write in cursive. Wild. Wild times. Baby, I love you. Wait. Oh, baby, tonight and day. All right. You guys watch this hilarious nonsense. I'll be right back. And there you go. Hmm. Negotiations underway. Sense of freedom over Tehran. Iran appears to be adopting a rational stance. Iran pledges no nuclear weapons. Markets popping. We are now 5 for 5 on the day. USO puts should be the play. USO puts should be the play here. Hmm. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yep, that's going to go down with it. So it's got to be GLD, SLV calls as well. If I only had cash to trade. Ba-dum, ba-da-ba-da-dum. Gold and silver climbing. Doop 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 doo 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 doo. Ba ba da ba da ba da da da. The sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It's not raining. Everybody's in the place, and don't you know? And it's a beautiful new day. Hey. Why does it taste so sweet? Uh-huh. 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 Guess I should have held my call. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if it can get back above 6,600. $20-year drop big. Now up only about 0.5%. Oil sub 92 already. USO puts up. Index calls up. S&P green. Back above 65.80. Oil down 91 and 3/4. Gold and silver staying up. Obviously VXX down. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All 7 of those moving in the right direction already. There's a big jump. Bro, that's what I'm saying. People come in here trying to talk smack. Like, imagine I had like 1,000 cash and I was able to put 150 into all those trades. You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. Shades. Too damn good. Legend. Status. Who's who? You know, a lot of them don't know. You know, you gotta let them know. Oh, good thing I said calls, huh? Uh. Lawmakers getting fairly close to deal on government shutdown. Oh, shit. 4.99. That's what I'm worth. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, we're going back to 6,600. You might be able to trust it for like 20 minutes. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps. These little town blues. Melting away. Now they're gonna bounce it up. They're gonna bounce it up here. They're gonna bounce it. Ta gonna bounce. Ta bounce. We move so quick, no one knows what to do. A very big present that was oil and gas related, he said. Should be USO put still, in my opinion. Yes. Where my winners at? Hashtag winners. Best money. I'm convinced I talk to myself on this app. But that's okay. Oh. Link the stream on X. I guess. Yes. Come say hello. Smiley face. Oh my goodness. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Doop doop doo doo doo. Bap dap dap da 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 da. Sharing an herbal refreshment. Nice. There you go. There you go. Here, just saying. Oh, the dreaded N word. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Handing her in the woods. Random Apple news in there. Okay. We're worried about the why. Worried about the Patrick Wah. Do 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 do. Doop 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 doo 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 doo. Doop 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 doo doo doo. Dooby dooby doo. GLD SLV call still in play, in my opinion. Still in play. USO puts. USO puts. I don't understand this. This guy's still around, huh? I'm surprised people still let him in. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Huh. To chef. Nice. Except you have a post in the middle of your yard, but that's okay. There she is. These people are so weird. These streamers, I don't know. There she is. They can't help themselves. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, the dollar should come down. Spy call should be in play. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. It's all about the calls. Because we know, no matter who's at war with who, stocks only go up. Is my old girl got me like that. Listen, if you got a problem with me, catch me outside. How about that? Buy calls, baby! Huh? How about that, huh? How about that, huh? Oil up only 3%. Should be lower. I don't know what they're waiting for. Acting like, oh, everything's great. Yeah, we're talking with Iran. Okay, so why is oil still up? I thought we were, you know, reaching the end point there. Oil should be coming back down. It's 3 o'clock. Y'all better be careful. Rand declares that non-hostile vessels may now navigate the Strait of Hormuz. Yes, well, they're oil tankers for the most part. It's my boy right there.
That was easy.
A, B, C. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Actually, if we drew our resistance here, we just jumped up above it. So we might actually make a little bit of a higher high. So we might see 6,600 here going into the close. We should, anyway. If you notice, DraftKings is down, which is why we went 12 for 12. Oh, I'm sorry, 13 for 13. Sorry, gotta update. SLB calls, USO puts. Look at that. Look at that. It did a womp, womp, womp. You understand? Womp. And now, do you see the dollar? The dollar start to come down. Right? So dollar come down. And you see silver go up. Do you know? Do you know? Let me see those sexy stocks go womp, womp, womp. Oh, wait, I didn't tweet it. Wow, look how many notifications I have of people liking my call outs and thanking me on X. Again. Again. Get all the support I have on X. Nah, I mean, you're alright. You're alright. It's just rough going, getting a dozen calls right. Just for a few shekels. Oy vey, we love the shekels. You are very consistent, brother. You're one of the best. I don't care what Killian said about you, alright? I love you. Let me see those sexy stunts go womp womp womp. I'm about to get jiggy with it over here. Getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. It's almost time for earnings time. Silver and gold, silver and gold. Woo, look at those USO puts. Woo, look at those USO putsy. The putsy. Hello. Better late than never. You know what they say. Oh. People beeping at it. Not much for earnings. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. A couple of smaller companies. KB Home. KB Home will be a good one. Worthington. Mr. Worthington to you. What about tomorrow morning? Chewy. Pinduoduo, which I don't know what it is. Paychecks. Cintas usually does very well. That's like the office supply janitorial company. Winnebago. Oh, no Winnebago. Yeah, got a couple of names. Got some two tree names over there. Two tree names. What? What's the matter? What? It's down, bro. It's down so much. The outlook underwhelming. I love how this company keeps beating earnings, but keeps lowering guidance. We got potential challenges ahead. Oh my goodness. So because of that, they hit him for 20%? Ability, confidence, ability to drive year-over-year profitability, back half of the year. Our goal is to be conservative in our revenue guidance, and we are being prudent with the current geopolitical situation. So in my opinion, it's a buy. In my opinion, it's a buy. New AI-powered products. $10 billion plus for the year. They're under-promising and over-delivering. Beating them up for profitability. They barely. Market cap, 1.6 billion. And they pay you a dividend. Just putting it out there. Oh, gold and silver. What I tell you? USO puts. What I tell you, huh? 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 How about that, huh? If you come in and chill in the stream for just a few minutes, I see something, I say something, you make money. It's that simple. It's that simple. Donations are accepted.
That was easy.
Gold almost back to break even. Silver now up over 1%. Oh, just too damn good. Oh yeah. What's going on, player? How you doing? Yields coming back down, boys and girls. Hope everyone's doing well today. We're doing well. Nailed a dozen trades in here. If anyone is in the Discord or is following on X, you made money hand over fist today. Just another day in the money room, boys and girls. Nothing to see here. Hmm. Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. Alright, who do you guys like for earnings, huh? Chewy? Little Chewbacca? Don't care how I want it now. S&P green. Scooby Dooby Doo bow. I am Spartacus. Yeah, they're playing with the 6580, but they know what they want to do. Because they can't help themselves. Amazon acquires Fauna Robotics. Huh. We love robots. How's this guy holding up? Oh my goodness. This is what I was afraid of with a lot of these names, man. And the only reason why they held up and we didn't see it sooner was because markets kept climbing and kept staying up. And that's why I kept warning people. I was saying, hey, man, these names could be good, but if we start to see some red, they're the first ones going. And you see how it tried to stay up here in the 5s, 5.5, and now we have a huge rejection. Now we're at 2. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. If you don't like it, get a napkin. They're going to send you premonition delivery drones. You're going to wake up thinking like, oh yeah, I need some of this, some of that. And then you're going to like step outside to check the mail. And a drone is just going to drop a package on you on top of your head. And you're going to open it up and it's going to be like, you know, it's going to be like milk, bread, shampoo. It's like, oh wow, I was just going to order all this shit. That's interesting. Telling you, it's all about the 7G. It's coming. I don't want anybody else. When I think about stocks, I touch myself. Spark him if you got him. I don't want anybody else. When I think about stocks, I touch myself. Uh-oh. Think they might try to flip it. Think they might try to flip it. Eh, maybe not. SCCO back to green. Yeah, they're beating up the dollar. The dollar. Give me a dollar. I'm gonna run to the store, guy. Let me get a dollar. Nobody works in this town without a retainer, guys. There, Killian. My boy's wicked smart over there. That's why people come in here. Oh, what do you think about SMCI? Oh, what else do you like after H-Graph? It's like, listen, with all due respect, nobody works in this town without a retainer. That's what I mean, bro. That's what I mean. That's what breaks my heart, bro. You can't come in, throw me $5, $10, then ask me to help you out. I'm not worth $10. This is why I honestly thought at this point, I honestly thought I'd be making like 100-200 a day. Just people coming in. Oh, bro, thanks, good trade, bro. Thanks for everything. Here's 5, here's 10. It just breaks my heart, man. It really does. It really, really does. Puts, 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 puts. Put. Doop 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 doop. What? Doop 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 doop. Scooby dooby doop ba ba. Hey, doing well, buddy. How you doing today? In here nailing a bunch of trades. Doing God's work, baby. Doing God's work in here. Yeah, you missed about a dozen winners. Nothing too up. Make that 13, 14, whatever we're up to now. S&P dropping. Why does it taste so sweet? Doop 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 doop. Hey, and these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up. What are we up to? 14? 15? 16 or whatever?
That was easy. That was easy. That was easy.
Honestly, when you're this damn good, you lose count. You lose track. I don't even know. Oh my goodness. Just imagine I had even $100 on hand for each one of those trades. Huh? Just think about that. 1,500. Worth about 35, 4 right now. That's what I'm saying. You think I'd be pissing and moaning that I didn't make $50 today? That's why people make me laugh, man. Once I have it, I know what to do with it. That's why people are hesitant to give it to me. Because I'm gonna go to the moon, Alice. To the moon. We want the phone. Gotta have that phone. Oh, okay, wait. We gotta look at some earnings. Alright. Should only be a few names here. Braze. I don't know what a braze is. Braze. Well, it's been down. That's what it is. Maintain a buy yesterday. 198 mil. 2 bill. Alright, that's not too bad. Did we do an offering or something? Okay. Growing nicely. Did 190 last quarter, did at 152 the year prior. That's over 25% growth right there. And then 160, and they're looking for 198. Damn. Customer relation. Based out of New York. New York. Bam, bam, bam. This company's been doing pretty damn well. They're just beating the crap out of it, huh? Yeah, it's basically 100% move for the moment. Well, 90 and 100%. I mean, if they're going to keep growing, then within a few quarters, that's going to be flat. Yeah, shares went up a little bit. Equity climbing, debt not that crazy. Seem to be coming down. 87, yeah, hanging out about 84. Cash flow improving, cash improving. Technically, this stock is undervalued, in my opinion. This is Braze Incorporated, BRZE, reporting earnings today in 25 minutes. Spy puts. Yeah, I guess we could say calls for this one. Braze calls. What is this? Oh no, wait, air, my bad. Air. We paid a dividend, we don't pay a dividend, stock raging. 4 billion. 4 billion. Yeah, they've been doing well. If they kept posting 7 and change, why did we keep estimates in the 6s? And there it finally jumped up, and of course they come in with almost 8. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Mm, mm, mm. The air up there. Avenue, actually. Say puts on that too. Who he puts here? You're a funny guy. What does this company do? Wait a minute. They're based out of Ireland, but they do the business in China. Yeah, I don't trust that at all. At all. Got about 10 minutes left. Shit. PDD puts. What else is left? Paychecks calls, probably. Cintas calls. Winnebago. Winnebago. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Calls on those as well. Copy the text, and now I gotta do his earnings are 40% on Gamble. Excuse me. Whoopsie. Do do do. Dabba 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 da 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 da. Dabba 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 da da do do. Dabba 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 da da do. Spy puts for the win. It's all about the spy puts, baby. You have 8.5 minutes to take any earnings plays. FUBO! Oh, they're dropping everything. They're dropping everything. So we're going down, down in an area. Sugar, we're going down, swinging. Rivian green through all of this. Crazy. Cause we're a crazy boy. Dropping. Truck backing up. All the way to the bank. We nailed like 15 calls today. M-Bot's hanging out, baby. You wait. You wait and you see what M-Bot does. Just like with H-Craft, baby. Tell all the pikers and scrubs and nubs to come in here and let them watch. Let them watch. Doop 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 doo 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 doo. Ba da ba da ba da 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 da. I'm so good at my job, man. Yeah, we got some earnings here. Yep. S&P dropping. Oh. Oh, they're beating it up. Oh. Throw in the damn towel. Oh. Uh. You guys have 4 minutes. Lock in any trades you want. Any earnings trades. 4 minutes. You are just joining us. We nailed like 15 fast money trades today. Went like 15 for 17 or whatever. I don't even care. Stop keeping count. Should be a fucking ticket day parade for me outside. Instead, we got 9 people in here. In chewy air and breeze. Alright, brother. Alright. I see you. It's almost time for earnings, wouch. Yeah, sub 65.50 it looks like. They want to bring it back down. Bringing it down a notch. Bringing it down. Yeah, see, if you drew a line from there to there, you'd get to like there. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be a photo finish. You're in wait, you said chewy, air, and alright, so we got air and braise today. And KB home. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on those. Braze air, it says 4:05. KB home 10 after. Worthington quarter after. The rest of tomorrow morning. Alright. Yeah, air actually, like I said, it's been on the up and up. So obviously swimming against the stream, as you see, having about a 5% day here going into earnings. If this could be the drop, right? Again, high risk, high reward, so to speak, right? But again, the reason why I like doing just naked calls and puts is because if you're wrong, you're wrong, and you know, you lose a couple of bucks, whatever you paid for the option. If you're right, technically sky's the limit. You know, you could buy a put on a stock expecting a 3-5% drop, and then all of a sudden something even worse happens and it drops 13%. That's why I kind of like doing it that way. But again, that's just me. Everybody's different. Looks like they're holding oil at about 92. I really don't know why. I mean, it should be coming down, right? Should be coming. I mean, you had the markets react pot. Well, then they pulled it all back too. So I guess I don't know. I don't know. You think I know? I don't know. I act like I know. I don't know. I'm a damn fine actor, I'll tell you. Alright, you guys watch that. I'll be right back. Just in time, we got this. Oh, we got Braves. Waiting. What did I say for those? Braves calls, air puts. Here we go. Yep. Yep. That's a given. Come on, no, it actually sucked. Whoosh. Whoosh. I'm looking for a whoosh. Up. Whoosh. Whoosh. Show me potato salad. Well, that one worked out. Braves calls for the win. Stock up 12 and a third % right now, up above 20 a share. Did we load? Yes, we loaded. 28% revenue growth in the fourth quarter. 24% for the fiscal year. Okay. Dollar-based net retention rises to 109%. $100 million share repurchase, including a $50 million accelerated buyback. What'd I say? I said this one's undervalued. I told you, bro. I know what I know. Quote, we finished the fiscal year with an exceptional Q4, accelerating year-over-year organic growth, third straight quarter. Okay. Over 50% year-over-year increased quarterly bookings. Dry AI transformation. We begin the fiscal year strong commercial momentum and the fastest pace of new product delivery in our history as Braze AI Decisioning Studio continues to scale rapidly, and both Braze AI Agent Console and Braze AI Operator were made generally available in February, months ahead of schedule. Share repurchase. Again, look, I was saying, look, revenue jumping 25%. That's what I mean. From 160 over 200. Most of it was subscription revenue, it looks like. That's nothing. That's nothing at the rate we're growing, believe me. Total customers increased. Very nice. Oh yeah, these people are working with everybody here. Snowflake, Shopify, Trade Desk, LinkedIn. Wow, one of the best places to work, huh? Good for them. I guess. Still looking for good growth. Financial profile is sound. Strong balance sheet, consistent cash generation. Maintaining strong liquidity. We're proud of this. View the share repurchase as a clear signal of our board and management team's confidence in our strategy, market opportunity, ability to execute against our financial goals. That's a good one. 13% share shorted. Stock low volume. Yeah, no, that's where it wants to go. So it definitely, yeah, it wants to get above 20 easily. Easily. Nice dub, man. Nice dub right there for you. Okay. Air break even, delivered robust 25% sales growth and margin expansion. Fiscal year 26 outlook raised. 171. They cleared 68 million. 171. Hold on. Oh, they got a contract today? Damn. But again, it might have already, all that might have already been factored in, you know what I'm saying? And the stock's been on the up and up. That's why I was saying puts on this one. Swim against the stream a little bit. And as we know, anything can happen. Again, you saw, what was it, Micron or something last week? It was up. We were saying puts and then it opened red. So you never know. You never know what can happen. This one is a huge dub, though. This one is a huge dub. It's going to hold this. It might even go even higher. It might get to 22, 23, in my opinion. I think, yeah, they were beating the crap out of it. And this is exactly what they needed to say, and they said it. And we have Worthington technically beating as well. Adjusted EPS 98 cents, looking for about 96. And 378, right? 378.7 million in sales. They were looking for about 349.5 million. So Worthington technically with a nice beat. I did say calls on that one. And now we check KB Homes real quick. KB Home, I said puts. KB Home currently down 6.5%. 52 cents. They missed on EPS. They netted themselves about $33.5 million. 1.08 billion. Estimates were 1.09 billion. Missed on revenue, missed on EPS. Homes delivered down 14%. KB Home currently dropping 8% after hours. Yeah, man. Awesome. You're welcome, brother. Great freaking day. Straight fire today. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate your support. Have a good evening, man. Well done. KB Home down. And again, the only one we technically didn't hit was Air, which is down 1%. Yeah, so like I said, we went like 15 for 17 today. Fast money trades throughout the day. Again, Discord, free for you guys to join. All I ask is that you come in, you say hello, and, don't post someone else's freaking Discord, or, I don't know, just don't bust my balls, honestly. I mean, it really shouldn't be that difficult. Everything I do for people, all I ask, you come in, don't bust balls. That's all I ask. But yeah, nailed like 15 fast money trades. We're technically 4 for 4 now if this stays red. We are 4 for 4 technically. So, what's that, like 20 for 22 or something? I'm going to say, yeah, including earnings, I'll say 19 for 22 all day. There you go, look. And that's being conservative. That's being, because I think I only got like 1 wrong, but I'll say I got 2, 3 wrong. Don't worry about it. See, I'm a nice guy. All right, well, I'm a beast. And you know what they say, when the money's gone, it's time to move on. So, yeah, when you nailed, 19, 20 calls in a day, you do whatever you want. And I feel like leaving. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But appreciate everyone's time. Appreciate your support. If you were in here on stream, in the Discord, or follow me on X, you should have made money hand over fist today. And again, I In the moment, I'm not charging you monthly for this. All I ask is you reciprocate when and where you can. One hand washes the other. It's rough to nail 20 trades and make $15, though. I'll be honest with you. So we'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully we'll do even bigger and better things tomorrow. But I love you guys all around. Appreciate you. Have a good evening. Talk to you tomorrow.